Hey guys, Caitlin from Barefoot Physiotherapy in Tennyson in Brisbane here, and just wanting to talk to you today about sleep position. So we all know that the importance of sleep for recovery. So why is it that sometimes the worst our body feels is first thing in the morning? Well, there's lots of factors that go into that, but the position that you're sleeping in is a major consideration. So most people are hopefully spending about 8 hours in bed, and 8 hours of sleeping and lying down is actually similar to 8 hours of standing or 8 hours of sitting, and we all know how stiff and sore you can feel after a long day of sitting at your desk. So what we need to work out is what's the best position for our body, and ideally spend as much of the evening sleeping in that position as possible. So we commonly get asked, what is the best position for me to sleep in? And essentially the answer is whatever reduces the strain in your body the most. And the follow-up to that is listen to what your body says, because your body will actually tell you what is the best position. And the way we do that is by checking for muscle tension. So I've got lovely Hannah here today as an example, and we're going to show you a few different ways you can check your sleep position to work out what is the best overall position for you to sleep in. So a lot of people like to lie on their side, as Hannah is now. And things we want to consider are in particular things like the neck, shoulder, and lower back / hips. So in the neck, what we're doing is feeling for the muscle tension down through these muscles, because if these muscles are tight, it's going to put pressure on the joints. And if they're tight now, they're going to be a lot tighter in another 8 hours time. And so as we can feel here in Hannah, there is a bit of tension in these neck muscles. So what we want to do is try a different pillow. So we can try swapping the pillow out, try 2 pillows. And so for Hannah in this situation, 2 pillows is actually softer for her neck muscles rather than the one. So this is a better position with less strain in it. The other thing to keep in mind is this lower back. So often people lie a bit rotated when they're lying on their sides, and that can make these back muscles a bit tight. A nice way to try and avoid that is to pop a towel or a pillow between the knees, and that can help keep this lower back nice and soft, which means we're not going to put any extra pressure on the hips and lower back. And the other consideration is sometimes people roll forwards through their shoulders, which again can put a bit of tension and pressure through the upper back and neck. So again, popping a pillow in here, I'm just going to steal this one from your neck, sorry. Popping this in here can also help just maintain this in a nice alignment. But the main thing we want to do is to be checking the muscles and making sure that this is all nice, soft and squishy, and that means the body's not under excess strain. So if you like to sleep onto your back, again, it's the same principles. We just want to feel these neck muscles, and we're just going to feel them slightly differently in this position and make sure that they're nice and soft. So for Hannah, this feels really good, and it is worth noting most people will need a smaller pillow or less pillow when they're lying on their back compared to when they're lying on their side. The other thing is that most people, if we have a feel of Hannah's lower back muscles in this position, will feel better in their lower back if we pop a pillow underneath their knees. And that feels much softer there. Some people really like sleeping on their stomach. That does tend to result in a lot of strain through the neck because the neck's fully rotated. But again, just feeling the muscles and trying to work out a position that's the muscles are soft, because soft muscles equals less strain, which equals less pain. So hopefully you can use some of those tips and go and find a nice comfortable position for yourself and have a good night's sleep.